Wait, isn't True Sight better than Dark Vision? So I should be seeing out to... What? How far does my True Sight go? What?
Actually, good question. Is that configure settings?
Because all I have is still the Dark Vision. I just don't...
Well, the whole point is you're underwater. It's going to be very hard to see anyways. And you're not like a natively underwater creature. Anyways, welcome. And let's have a little bit of a context to what happened here. Culdrex, after a slow descent into the depths of the flooded lab, following a shadow, you find yourself outside two massive tanks and several tanks that have been broken out of. The two tanks beside you frighten you. There's something about them that just screams danger. If you had hair, it would be standing up right now. Even if it feels like your scales are almost shivering.
Alright, well. In his head. So, what are we gonna do? Hell if I know. What the hell was that? I don't know. What the hell is this place? Well, I don't know. You know, why do we keep doing these things? What do you mean, us? What about you? You're the one who controls the body. I'm just stuck here on your shoulders. Well, that is true. But, you know, I would think you would be a bit more sensible to tell me not to do things. That's not my job. You're the smart one. That doesn't mean you don't tell me not to do things. But you ignore me. True. Anywho. The game is paused.
Is it paused now?
Nope.
Okay. The map is yours.
Oh. Back to exploring then. Alright.
As you explore deeper, you see more like cracks, and all of these vats seem to be broken out of. All of them are roughly the same shape. Some of them, as you go down the line, get a tiny bit larger, but these two ones give off an energy that they haven't broken out of. All these feel empty, but make me an investigation check. As you're like swimming around looking at stuff. No.
Nothing of interest.
Other than the holes out of these things, you have no idea what the fuck was contained in these. Other than smaller versions of whatever is housing in these big tanks.
Should I? Oh god. I'm rolling this to see whether or not I would do something stupid. 50 or lower. Okay. So I can tell there's something in these, right?
Yeah.
Knock knock.
You knock on it?
No, psychic mine. Mentally knocking.
Oh. You try to do so, but something blocks it. You can't get past whatever is housing this creature.
Oh.
Might be made out of some type of lead. Or other metal that kind of stops psionics from going through them.
That sounds good. Yeah. Whatever's in those is staying in those. I do agree.
As you reach about here, you see multiple pathways. This door malfunctioningly open, There's a hallway cornering out, and this way is the way you came.
Oh, the elevator's over there?
Yeah, the elevator shaft is this way.
Ah, it just ends there.
Plus, there is also, like, more doors in that corridor as well.
Ah.
This place is huge. This is, gonna be quite strange and funny at the same time. As you get into this area, you see a sealed aquarium with, that has nothing in it at the moment. But then you notice bones floating, and then you also see a grate that looks like it has been torn open inside the tank.
Ow! Yeah, that's not good. I think that's everything.
You see shelves. Oh, what?
I was gonna say, can I, based on the stuff in this, could I tell what could potentially be lying in here? Well, I guess get an idea of how big this thing could be.
Oh, okay. As you look inside, you see it seems like it could house like enough for a small ecosystem of like upwards of like 30 fish and other aquatic creatures mixed in. Like some land or some like bottom dwellers and stuff. Seems pretty big. Like you yourself are as like you're like what is
I'm nearly like large.
you could like lift yourself up really easily over it. It's like coming up to your like brow your eye level.
Oh, wait, that's right. I am large.
You're very big. It is hard to tell because this place is a very massive complex. As you walk past these shelves that are like, for the most part, toppled over, you just hop over them and swim past. And like, some of it still has stuff floating around. Some of it looks like it's fish food and stuff. The color of the water out here compared to inside the tank is a little bit different.
What do you think that is? Nah, you're the smart one. Apparently not, considering things.
As you walk past this door, you see something dart past. Water ripples.
He's just gonna be broadcasting with psychic mind. Hello, I know you're there. Surprisingly, it's hard to be stealthy in the water.
I'm gonna put an aura on you.
Yeah.
For your psionic mind, so I can always remember how far it is. Okay.
Nope. Oh,
sorry.
You dragging me back?
No, it's just updating.
Oh.
As you get down to this corridor, you see a smashed open door. It looks like something like tore the door open going inside.
Something wanted in here. Yeah.
You see vials and alchemical extremities and stuff all floating around in the water. Some books floating off their shelves. Potion bottles even. Some of them empty, some of them with a little bit of liquid in them. A container of vials floats around. Stuff.
Can I just pick a random book from this shelf?
Yeah. So they're all floating around, so. Yep. You just find a random book.
Yeah, what does it say? Or what's on the cover?
17. Alright. You pick up Runerick's lab notes. This one would be understanding level 7 infection. Some of the pages are like as you're like opening the book and stuff. The pages seem to be, for the most part, kind of ruined because of the waterlog and everything. But the writing and stuff still seems to somewhat be there. So I can give you little tidbits of what you can read.
Alright. You'll have Dreximus just keep an eye out, though.
Alright. So the other head is... One head's distracted, the other one is looking around, making sure they're okay. Alright. Make me a perception check with your head, and then I'm just going to give you an excerpt. Symptoms. Tendrils come out of mouth. This creature is no longer able to speak anymore. Or their body becomes split. These two mutations are very common at this stage. More Icarus tendrils form outside in different locations, depending on the form. And this thing can now spit Ichor out of its orifices.
Alright.
Gross. While reading a little bit more, Dreximus is looking around in the murky-esque waters, seeing so many things floating around. Some of them almost still, some of them almost in a different direction, seeing slight ripples. Something's in here with you.
Hey! Culvanus! Oh, no. No, hey! The other head starts nudging him. What do you want? There's something in here! Oh. Just lets go of book, lets it float.
Alright. Now make me a perception check with advantage since you have both heads looking now.
20.
Alright. Culvanus notices it. Something swims past this machine here. Just like...
Like it's over here now?
Yeah, it's just like off the edge here.
I can hear you.
It swims forward. Alright.
Why is my rage only 4? Oh, my rage, it's only at 4.
Yeah, all your stuff should be reset anyway.
Yeah, upon the sight of seeing this thing, he would use a rage and, I don't know, deal with it.
Yep. That's fine. You're using your great axe. And we're gonna ignore the description of it. At least that one.
Dragon Wrath.
Oh yeah, but this weapon's changed. There we go. Yep, you're good.
So,
Roll initiative, my friend. Oh, why is it so tiny?
grab this water! I don't know. Let me just pull up the rules for underwater fighting real quick.
No, that looks fine. All right. Oh, did you roll? No, you did roll advantage. Well, you just
Yeah.
got poor. Oh,
Yeah, it's just yeah.
unfortunate. All right. Uh, some of these abilities, this creature, you can. Some of these abilities you will ignore because.
Oh, okay. So I just have disadvantage on attack rolls. That's lovely.
Oh no, you still have your tail strike and stuff. Uh,
Yeah.
sorry, your other Culdrex has a your bite
Yeah.
still does the same shit, and your tail strike should still do the same shit.
This is the issue with having 2 tokens.
And you still have both breath weapons.
Just to make sure, I still shouldn't have the soul sake on me, right?
No, you do not have the soul sake on you.
Still
Alright,
in my inventory. Now it's gone.
okay. This creature is going to bite you.
Tink.
It fucking fails. Alright. And then it is going to strike you with its tail.
Dink.
Damn. Alright. Next.
Oh, my bite and shit isn't good. That's why. Can't get rid of the old tail string. Would my bites be at disadvantage underwater?
It's a
This is
little
why I was asking.
it's a little different than swinging a sword.
Yeah, this is why I was asking if I had a swimsuit, because a lot of attacks are just at disadvantage then. Oh.
I think yeah, I think your axe will be a disadvantage, but like well, maybe your tail strike, but your bite a little different because that's like I guess it could be unless you have a swimming. I don't know.
That's all my attacks are at disadvantage then.
Yeah, you still have quite the freaking modifiers, anyways.
Oh yeah. Right. So. Bite.
This
I
won't
am not small.
this will not restrain or grapple them as you are the same size as it.
Yeah. I am not
But it will
eating
deal some damage. 17 will hit.
And I have to do the same thing where I can only do like 2 bites or a tail, or
2 bites and a tail, yeah.
oh, I can do 2 bites and a tail. Oh, sweet. Oh, that's the bites.
Nom nom nom.
19, and then the tail. Disadvantage. Shit.
That will unfortunately miss, though.
So just to make sure, does my tail strike count as a bonus action or?
Yeah, your tail strikes a bonus action or whatever.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the other stuff is
Also,
action. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also forgot to add rage. Eh.
I know you're right. Yeah, it would have been like damage. Okay.
Oh, that's my turn.
End your turn. Alright. This creature's gonna claw you. Or at least attempt to. 21? 21?
Tink.
Second. Just.
Yeah. I assume this thing is adapted to this water then.
Yeah.
Fuck. Ow. Not cool, bro.
So it's exactly 10 necrotic. So minus 10 and or like minus 5. So it would have been like you're raging, so oh wait.
I already have resistance to necrotic damage, and then when I'm raging, I have, I guess, double resistance, or do I just ignore necrotic?
It's just normal resistance. They don't stack.
Alright, half damage then. Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, don't damage yourself. I got you.
That's right.
Yeah, your
And
character
then
your character doesn't feel pain, so they don't know how how much HP they have. It's kind of funny.
a con save.
You grab your HP. You just took
No infection.
so like wow, oh boy. No infection. Nope. Nice. Reaver strikes and slashes at you.
Whoops.
And you think you're dodging.
I got this.
Feels like it's not doing anything to you.
Oh, there's a crit.
Crit. I saw it too. Both of those hit.
So total, that much.
Damn. Still hits. Nice. This creature looks worse for wear as you're tearing it up, biting chunks off of it, hitting it with
Spitting
your
out.
spiked tail, tearing it to pieces. The creature looks frightened,
Didn't expect that one, big guy, did ya?
and its other ability doesn't go off. Because you don't well, you kind of bleed, but not really. Your blood is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But this creature, is scared at the moment.
You gotta run away?
Possibly. It's gonna bite you. And then strike
Not
you with
cool,
its tail.
bro. Dink. Dink.
And with that, knowing that it's not doing anything to you, it's going to attempt to run away. Hit.
Got you, bitch. Well, not the attack roll. There was another crit as well. Man.
Alright. You chomp down on it. It goes lifeless. This creature is no more.
Just gonna tear this thing to bits just to be safe.
Alright. You tear it from limb, spreading its pieces everywhere. Ichor starting to fill the water, then dissipates slowly. Gross.
Yeah.
You check yourself for a moment as you understand that perhaps you did get hit. You see a slash mark where they hit you, but your wounds seem fine. Little cut.
Me okay.
Yep.
There's probably more, considering those containers. Maybe. But it was pretty weak. Yeah.
Perhaps this creature adapted to the water area it has been in for so long.
Oh, yeah. So are these just all, like, alchemical things, or are these
Oh,
like
yeah.
machine?
there's alchemical things and like minor machines that have like alchemical like connections to them, beakers and things filled with fluid.
Hmm.
But when you get to here, something else. You see a device that looks like it has the ability to take multiple vials, and it seems like 3 vials are in it already. It's unmoving.
Oh, what's the vials look like?
Uh, Hard to tell. You only can see the caps. You gotta pull them out.
Pulls them out.
Alright, as you pull them out one by one, you're reminded of a liquid you once saw before. Icarus looking. Similar to those creatures. Similar to stuff you've dealt with in your own adventure. The other two
So
are filled with blood.
Hmm.
Whose blood? Who knows?
Yeah, just into his scales.
Oh, okay.
I'll keep those for later.
See another one, but it seems to be a multiple uh, Bunsen burners connected to multiple vials, all tubes connecting to this big one, creating a bigger pool. It seems to be pretty full with a spout ready to be beaker ready to be inserted, or a vial to be inserted and filled.
Is there any?
There's like a
Technically, there's no.
lever. There's a lever to uncork it.
Yeah, but there's no like. Since we're underwater, is there any empty vials?
Yeah, there's plenty, all floating around everywhere.
He'll grab the biggest one he can
Oh, okay.
and put it to the machine. Might
Alright.
as well take a free drink.
Alright.
But you don't know what this does. And I can ask that doctor fellow up top once we're done. You'll probably know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, as you fill the vial, it fills up like, or fill the flask, it fills up most of the way. And then it, you hear a click. And, the thing pops out with a cork already on it.
Oh.
And the valve seals, you start hearing, the sound of tunneling, or, water, getting sucked in somewhere, and then you look at the spout and it's starting to like tunnel in water like a vacuum.
Puts into scales.
You're just gonna let it just suck in water.
I mean,
Hilarious. All right, keep on going. You see loose paper and things floating around. You see a vial filled with what looks to be tentacles, connected to 2 other beakers, and that one, the tentacly one with ichor and stuff, has a Bunsen burner under it. And there's like also other like well, loose vials that are sealed floating around this one.
Do they all look like the ichor?
Yeah. Some of them do not. Some of them look like something else. One of them is bubbling.
Ooh, that one looks interesting. Grabs.
Okay.
Puts in scales. Man, Dreximus, there's a lot of interesting things here. Yeah! And either Dr. Zeraiah guy will like what we find. What's this?
See a bunch of stone tablets with runic symbols on it, and one symbol you actually recognize. As you've actually had this mark on yourself.
I have?
Mm-hmm.
Is it
You
fire?
see a Ouroboros snake with a dagger through it, and then writing after it in a language you don't understand. Culdrex doesn't have many languages anyways.
Yeah. Damn true sight doesn't help. What are the other tablets?
They seem to be similar in a way, but like quite old. But surprisingly, the water, compared to the books, they're undamaged with the writing and everything.
This seems important. I'm just gonna take the stone tablets and.
Alright. Sounds good.
I think he'll take them all.
There's about 6 of them.
Are they heavy to any degree, or?
For you, no.
I'm more so asking because of how my scales work.
Yeah. They're like 5-10 pounds.
Alright.
1 second. Holy, I need some koofy.
Some goofy. So, flooded basement, strange vials, strange liquids, strange tablets, and then strange creature. A lot of interesting things down here, Dreximus. Yeah, it's pretty weak though. I mean, a lot of things are weak now to us. We are pretty strong. I mean, we are a dragon. Yeah. But sometimes, I want a challenge. No, I can understand that.
I love that I get back to that.
Yeah.
You're beckoning for a challenge in your mind. You are confident. Quite confident. But you're unsure what lurks beneath these depths.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever is in those 2 big vats. Perhaps what you fought was one of the weaker vats.
Just save time.
Or perhaps these creatures aren't as strong as the ones you've faced before.
Yeah.
Alright. You continue back towards the elevator. It is, strange. You do see light coming down from around here. This is the elevator shaft.
Oh, there's 5 hallways.
Mm-hmm.
You said there was 4 originally.
Yeah, that was my bad. I forgot it was a pentagon. It's been a while since I've used this map, so So you reach down here. You see plants and growth. And you see plants starting to, like, mucus coming off of it and strands and stuff. And these plants are looking like they're adapting to the water.
Oh, that's cool. The wonders of nature. Fuck those gods, though. Oh, yeah.
Make me a perception check while you're in here.
Advantage or just normal?
Well, there's 2, just normal.
Okay. No.
Right. Not a super high check anyway. You see that the plants almost wave in the water. It's very noticeable. And you notice that there is a singular vent working.
Where?
It's like softly turning in that corner here.
Hmm.
Yeah. And go over past these. Yeah. So vent against this wall, and it's you can see water almost gushing in, and it's like kind of making the plants wave and stuff. It like drives water in and then stops for a bit, then drives water in, stops. Like every once in a while for a couple seconds. Strange, but it is making the plants like move as if there's a current in here.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Is there anything in the vent or the?
You can rip it open and find out.
Yeah.
Right. You make me a you know what? I don't need a strength check. Your character's pretty strong. And this is a very weak metal. Your if you were to roll, you would even rolling a 1 would not would be way above the DC. So no point. All right, you tear it open, no problem. It floats behind you. So you tear it off. You look inside. It isn't big enough for you to fit inside, but your head can kind of like you can peek your head in. And you see a little bit of movement.
Culvanus says Dreximus in. Hey, Culvanus! Something in here. Oh, pulls head out. Well, that's not good. Well, I mean, we saw that one aquarium that had, like, a vent. Probably it. Yeah, that's true.
You start seeing a lot of movement, and then a lot more movement, and then way too much movement.
In the vents coming, or?
In the vents coming, yes. Like, like a bunch of little things moving, and then it like, you back up, and you see this.
Oh, fuck!
Oh yeah, it's the swam again.
Not the swam. Step. Crush. Damn swimmers.
Yeah. Very easily, you just slap your tail down and start smashing them, and they all get squished. The vent seems clear now, and you see it starts suctioning normally, no longer taking pauses and stuff. Seems whatever was inside of it was blocking its strange current.
Alright. Yeah, fuck nature. Stairs. Ooh, that looks sealed.
That seal is open. You also see a grate that seems to be torn open as well.
Oh, wonderful.
So you walk in here, you see a power generator. A really big generator with tools floating around and stuff. Thing seems to be unpowered. You've seen a little bit of this type of technology being seen around this with the Scaly Dominion soldiers that sometimes roam the
Deadlands?
The Deadlands, yes.
Yeah.
Their technology is very strange to you, but it still happens.
What is even electricity?
Everything seems to be dead, no sounds in here. The water seems to be pretty silent in this area.
Man, this is pretty big. What do you think he uses it for? I don't know.
As you get to here, this machine has a massive hole coming from the inside of it outwards, and you see a lot of like strange coppery rope and like pipes and gears and stuff that seem to be dismantled and destroyed. And seems to be something blew this out.
I doubt, with the infallible, amazing Culvanus and Dreximus' intelligence, he could fix this, could he?
Perhaps. Your
Yeah,
character is kind of intelligent, and they could probably, with a little bit of time, probably investigate, kind of understand.
And yeah, I guess that's all I'll do. Dreximus will, or
There's tools literally scattered all over this place, floating around. Your character could probably find something.
alright. But in situations like this, Culvanus will be the one focusing on the thing, and Dreximus will always be keeping an eye out.
Sounds good.
Investigation check then?
Investigation, then sleight of hand. To start, like, tinkering.
Yeah.
You find you find a couple tools and replacement parts, but you're like, I think I'm still missing things. May need to do another investigation later. Try to connect things, and you swear you're like, I got the right part. Nothing's fitting.
This goes here. Why is it not working? I don't know. I'm keeping an eye out.
Alright. You can make me another investigation check and then another sleight of hand. Try again.
16.
This time you find more tools and things you could actually use.
16.
Alright. One success. You managed to connect parts and replace some of the ones, and it's coming together nicely. I'll need another check. This time, not so much investigation as you found all the required parts, but I'll need another sleight of hand.
Right.
Ooh.
You've got to be kidding me.
You're reaching your hands inside, and your arm slips for a moment, and you gash your arm open.
Oh.
One more time.
Come on, damn it. You saw that shit? It just dropped.
Unfortunate.
What the hell is wrong with this thing?
Freaking out from the pain, your hands go a little bit, or freaking out a little bit as you see blood start coming out. You're like, oh, is something happening? And you like get excited and like kind of adjust yourself. And as you adjust yourself, you knock out a bunch of pipes and wires out. And you're like, it looks even messier than when it started.
Let's go one more time. Let's see if I can do this shit.
All right.
I can do this. Come on.
You put things in place. Make me a perception check. Oh, you notice it.
Ha! Caught you slipping!
You see a creature swimming hastily towards you.
Oh. Hello. I'm not in rage anymore.
Alright.
Hey, look! It's another one! Oh. Alright then. Come on, big boy!
Oh. Oof. Wham.
Nope, I'm never getting. No. I've been told no so many times.
Dude, I manually rolled the dice after, like, it rolled a 19, slammed it across, and I rolled a 1. My real luck sucks. Alright. Combat begins again. Creature rushes towards you. And,
Come on, big boy.
it almost seemingly like swims like perfectly in this water. And the large gash did make some blood come out, so this is why it's it's found you.
Ah, you're a shark, I see.
It is a blood frenzied one this time.
Okay, that will hit.
It only has advantage on the first round.
Alright. I'm naturally resistant to necrotic, so...
It's 5
Wait.
necrotic.
So 5 necrotic then? Okay, so that's 2 necrotic, so...
It's
16 plus 5. That's 21 damage.
21 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it will strike you with
Oh, wait.
its tail.
Alright. Tink.
Alright. Can you make your con save for the first attack? Yeah.
No.
No.
Denied.
Also, you're probably one of the best people to actually send down here to clear out this place. Oh, nom, nom, nom.
I'm not gonna waste another rage yet. This thing was pretty weak comparatively. That misses, I think.
That will just hit.
Ah, so it's AC 6. Good to know. That will definitely miss.
That will definitely miss, yes.
Bah.
Um,
And, no. Okay. I've been told no.
Alright. Shit. Alright. It's gonna claw you. It doesn't have advantage anymore.
Yeah. But fuck.
Oof.
Oh, that's not good. Oh shit!
Is it a triple?
Okay. No. 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 What the fuck happens?
Oh, a lot of damage, I'm just gonna say. So, because the claw is a slashing, and the necrotic is just a set number, I'm just gonna, 20, deal maximum twice. Roll on major injury chart. You lose, you're bleeding now.
Oh, what the fuck?
And then I rolled a 20 on the what table? This table? Or, no. No, I rolled a 1 on this table. You guys have disadvantage on dex saves and your movement speed is reduced by 10 feet until, you staunch your wound. Seems he hit you in the leg really hard.
What the fuck? Hey, that's not cool.
Yeah, you almost like topple. Well, it's hard to like. Oh, water balance, right?
Yeah.
You don't exactly fall on your ass, but yeah, you do make a con save. Ba-bam. All right. Because you rolled a crit on this and you rolled really high. For the rest of this combat, you don't have to roll anymore.
I see.
You're just resistant to it. Oh yeah, the
Correct.
damage. He does. 12 plus 12. 44. 88 damage in one hit. Alright.
The necrotic halved?
The necrotic is... Oh, right. Never mind. Not that. It's... be 32. Times 2.
both the heads, crack their necks simultaneously underwater.
All right.
He
Yep.
puts his hands together, cracks knuckles. You're going to pay for that.
Dealing decent amount of damage, and then second claw attack misses.
Tink. Well. I guess no on that second one.
All right. 21 will hit though. It's definitely. Wow. As you're biting and tearing at this creature. You're raging now?
Should have done that. Yeah, I should have done that beforehand, but like, fuck that. Wait, don't I take bleed damage as well then?
Little bit. I'm calculating this stuff, don't worry.
Okay.
I'll let you know if you feel worse for wear.
Okay.
Right. This doesn't even need to be displayed anyways, you don't have health.
What's health?
Alright, this creature bites again.
God damn, at least it wasn't a crit.
Yep, at least it wasn't a crit. And then perhaps kick. And then it's gonna try and bite again and miss.
Tink. Oh wait, that's right, I don't have to roll the con saves.
I'm not.
Nah, I'm not gonna go reckless. It's not really worth it. Come on. I need a swim speed.
You do. It's gonna claw twice.
Oh god damn it.
Owie.
Man, I'm getting beat up. What the hell?
Okay. It's minus 10, minus 5, minus 5, 25, 24. Okay.
15. Alright. Although he likes... No, he's gonna stick with his bites. They do more damage anyway.
Oh. Your axe may do damage.
That's true.
And you also still have your breath weapons, too.
No, let's take a swing with his axe for once. I didn't use it since.
20 hits.
That hits.
Nice.
That hits.
That hits as well. Nom nom nom.
Oh, what the fuck? I wasn't expecting that. Oh my god.
Owie.
Who's big now, tough guy?
Hit.
Ah, you gonna run away like that other one? You gonna be a advanced? Run.
It's going to strike you with its tail and attempt to run.
What the fuck? Okay. God, it's just this one's rolling high.
Yeah. And then it's going to attempt to run.
If only I could get crits.
Creature is slain. Floats in the water. Motionless.
Tear it to pieces as well. Well, that sucked. Oh, I'm bleeding. Going to take some of this cable, cut it up, and use it as a
Tourniquet.
what's that called? Yeah, you know that rubber. You know
Yeah.
how they put a rubber band.
A tourniquet.
Yeah.
Yep. That will staunch the bleeding and everything. Yep. You also have like you reach into your scales to like find loose cloth and everything, and you find some, and you're able to like patch yourself up.
There we go. Am I still bleeding? Okay.
No. I will have you make me a medicine check on yourself. Make sure you didn't miss anything.
Come on. That's pretty... Oh, that's right.
Your character looks at everything. Seem to be fine. A little bit of blood everywhere, but...
Yeah. Alright, this damn thing's causing me a lot of issues. But I'm gonna try one more time.
Okay.
This is the last time he's gonna try this. If this shit causes him more trouble, fuck this thing.
Alright.
15.
15? Alright.
Yeah.
This time you realign everything perfectly, and then everything looks like it's reattached to the proper thing. Seem to have made it come back to normal. Make me an investigation. You can roll with advantage if you want to spend way more time.
Sure.
It's better. Alright. Wasn't... DC was 10 anyways. You find an area where it seems like this is how to power this back on. Would you like to repower this facility? Or would you like to wait for later?
Oh, what's over there?
Bear in mind.
You should do that. Why? I don't know. I'm getting a bad feeling. Well, why should I listen to you? We just had a conversation about you listening to me when I say things are bad. And here you go already trying to disregard my warnings. Well, that is true. Let's just leave it alone for now. Oh, fine. It's gonna leave it alone.
Alright. You start, like, hop swimming and sort of walking around.
Doggy paddling?
Yeah. This place is very strange. But hey, at least you get to swing around your axe again.
Oh, yeah.
To the south, it seems very similar to the other place, a botanical garden area.
More plants.
Every once in a while, these plants produce bubbles.
What the hell? Are they generating...
Oxygen.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. The wonders of nature. Fuck those goddesses. Is there a vent or anything similar to the other one?
This one also has a vent, but this one is constant streaming.
Oh. So it has no shit. Alright.
Some of the bubbles flow through it, and some of the bubbles are flowing outside and stuff. It seems that these are mini oxygen bubbles. For someone who is not you, would have to every once in a while find oxygen bubbles to keep breathing under here. But you don't breathe, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Breathing's for chumps. Oh, that looks like to be like... Oh, yeah, can't go through walls, can I?
No.
Anything look different in this room?
The elevator seems to be toppled over more. something ran it. It looks like some. Make me an investigation. It looks like something ran into it. Perhaps the thing that came after you.
Yeah, it definitely looked a little bit more bloodthirsty than the other ones. From which direction does it look like it ran from?
This direction.
Huh. Alright. Let's not go that way first.
You see another vent, but this one seems to be, there's claw marks and stuff, but it's not broken.
Ah. Well, this one. Oh, hello.
You walk into this room and, you see chairs and plates and food and stuff. You seem to be in a cafeteria. See a door that's wide open, barely on its hinges, and you walk into a room that seems to be like a waiting room type thing. There's books and bottles floating around and cups and cards even.
What the hell? Hey, look, free food. That isn't food. That's a hand. Oof.
See a
Sucks for
hand.
that guy.
Just floating inside this looks to be a furnace, and then something goes. Then the hand just goes.
Oh. Opens furnace.
Oh, you look inside?
Yeah.
You hear the sounds of clicking.
Oh, what the oh, hi.
You see it has like, you see it gnawing on the hand inside the furnace. Hasn't noticed you. It's just eating.
Gonna psychically speak to it again. So, hi. Yes, over here.
We are.
I know. I've seen more of your kind. They were pretty weak.
Are you new to us? Us.
Yeah, I'm pretty new. You want to step out?
Blood, flesh.
Yeah, there's flesh over there.
Tasty.
He points there.
The creature, spiderly, like, runs out and, like, snatches, like, a leg that's flying around. This one doesn't seem to be a...
I'm putting it out of its misery.
Oh, you're just gonna go kill it?
Yeah, I'm putting it out of its misery.
Alright. You smash down on it. Your axe does way too much damage for this creature. At least this young of one. Just smashes into the ground, splits in half.
Culvanus and Dreximus. The whatever these are, cleaner. Oh, that can expect it. I mean, I look at chest.
Ah.
Something.
There's a chest that is submerged. Yeah, you try to open it?
Yeah.
Alright. You open it, and like a flood of oxygen bubbles just like bubble into your face.
Ah, fresh oxygen.
And
That's
inside,
for nerds.
inside you see a couple bottles start floating up, wine bottles.
Oh.
And then you see a lockbox start slowly floating up.
All right. Just waves his
And then,
hand over
like,
the
you
bottom.
look down, and there's, like, heavy metal on the bottom of it. Hard to tell what it is, because it's kind of dark in the chest from your
Let's see.
angle.
He's just gonna wave over. He's gonna just wave his hand over the bottles, and the bottles are just gonna disappear.
Alright,
He's taking them.
alright.
He's gonna take the locked box too, put that in, and then yeah, grab whatever is at the bottom of this chest.
You pull, like, you start, like, pulling this heavy stuff out, and you, like, you pull out, like, a heavy item, and you're like, what is this? It's like, uh, okay. Is a long-esque thing with almost like what looks to be a spike coming out of the end of it. And you look at it, and it's like almost like a hollow metal tube going down. You find like a way to hold it, like a trigger almost for your pinky on the top, and then like a side handle coming out, almost like you're holding it. This is like a harpoon launcher, but there's no actual. There's like one shot with it.
Ah. Oh.
As you like pull it further out, you see a canister that looks like it could hook onto a belt or something, and it drags with it.
Ah, I see. What do you see? Oh. So much for the smart one. He just scales.
Okay.
Let me know when I'm getting to capacity when it comes.
That would be pretty. You're getting quite close. That was a pretty heavy item.
Go back there, later.
Okay. As you're reaching up here, you see a flow of like a current coming from up here, like almost like water is flowing in from that direction. As you hop, you see plates and sometimes strips of bacon, little bit of food that looks rotting. You see a kitchen almost behind or through that open doorway.
Let's explore the kitchen first.
Okay. See a sink with some dishes floating around, some pots and pans. You actually see what looks to be stew floating around. Chunks of stew, at least. Back here, you see wine bottles and plates and you see some like almost like blobs floating around, and when you like poke at them, they like almost tear apart and like are like kind of goopy and like are they when it bumps into another, it like almost combines a bit.
Are some of the wine balls smashed or anything?
The wine bottles seem fine. They're just floating around.
So that's Can you try like grab hold of this material that's floating in the water?
Yeah, you touch it and it like almost kind of sticks to your hands. After a closer inspection and how it feels, this is like dough. Perhaps it's wet flour or something.
He begins to just rapidly shake his hands in front of him to get it off.
Okay, you shake your hand off and it like flings off and floats around.
Disgusting. I mean, didn't look that disgusting. Says the one who can't feel my hands. Says the one who can't feel anything. True.
In this area, on the opposite side, you see reinforced glass. There's like glass with like metal bars through it, looking out into like what looks to be a massive lake. You don't, make me a perception check. The glass seems to be intact and not doing anything. Sometimes you, every once in a while, you see fish swimming around. It's not dark, but it is similarly colored to the water that you're in right now. It seems there's sunlight coming through. Perhaps you're deep, but not super duper deep. Enough
So
that
the-
light comes down from the, like, the rays of the sun you can see in the water out the window.
So, okay, so the glass wall is still intact. That's good.
Yeah.
You said there was flow of water. Where was I feeling that coming from?
This way.
Alright.
Yeah.
So I do a quick sweep of the room.
Alright. Every once in a while you see cutlery floating around, like knives, forks, spoons. Couple of shot glasses and mugs and stuff. Loose vegetables that look very waterlogged. You swear you saw a loaf of bread that was just there, just completely submerged.
I've had the feeling touching soggy bread. It is not fun.
Oh, I agree. It is horrifying. You walk into here and you see a circle with multiple bands with pins through it going around, but it's not moving. A gyroscope type thing. To the north, you see more flow. You see through this doorway, you see through this doorway you see bedding floating around, and and like blankets, pillows, pillowcases, things like that floating through the hallways. Same with this one. But up here, you just see that there's water flowing and like something keeps smacking against the door.
Let's cover all our bases first. What do you say, Dreximus? Yeah. Don't want anything coming out of someplace we've already been to.
This leads back down.
And he's basically just going to be trying to cover his bases.
Yeah. Seems there's a hallway that leads to the right and to the left. This seems to take you back to the cafeteria.
And where's that one room? Oh my god. Oh, hello.
This seems like another room with that generates stuff, but this seems more producing rather than generating. Produces something rather than generating energy.
Oh, that seems to be back down there.
Yep.
Pretty funny place.
Alright.
Oh, what?
As you reach in here, you see a as you reach in here, you see many things floating around, gears, parts. You even swear you see, like, a large crate floating around, or a crate with wheels? Kind of weird.
Is that another bat?
That seems to be connected to a piping system, but it's not generating or anything. It is making a little bit of noise, though. Over here, you see a massive selection of pipes and other things going into the wall, the pipes and everything, and the liquids that it seems to be moving around and twisting seem to be similar to the strange oozing liquid you saw in the room filled with vats. This might be what keeps the creatures the way they are in the vats.
Is it still operational?
It seems to still be flowing liquid, but it seems to not be producing liquid. So you will notice that it is there's a dial here, and it is on the left-hand side, reaching a red part.
Oh, that's not good. Red means bad, right? I mean, red's associated with Zeraiah. Oh, it means good then. Yeah!
Oh my god!
Yeah. It's red. It must mean it's related to God. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. This room seems to be a workhouse area. It's a lot of electronical equipment and everything everywhere. There seems to be just tools and things everywhere spread across, like against like multiple different tables, and then some of the shelves are so messy, but now things are floating everywhere. To the north.
Man, that Dr. Zeraiah sure is nuts. I mean, look at all this stuff. I mean, he's quite smart.
You see a corpse floating around, slightly torn apart, mostly a torso with a leg and an arm partially attached.
Just gonna do a quick sweep of the room.
Yep. See more tables with stuff on them, looking like stuff was going on in here. More parts and spare parts to... Seems like he had some projects going on, but never finished them. Some of it looks like it's starting to rust.
It's been here a while then. Just for simplicity's sake.
As you walk into this room, you see a desk floating around with some scrolls. You see a dresser with its doors open, floating around. More tables, some books, and a bed floating around. And then you, just barely, you see, is that a piano? Just a piano floating around.
Huh. This must be the head honcho's room. Probably Dr. Zeraiah's. No problem. Let's see if he's got any secret compartments.
See a desk, it has quite a few drawers. One that looks like it requires a key.
Ooh, that looks promising. Grabs.
Yoinks, breaks, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
What's in here?
Make me a... No, you don't need to. It's wood. With your... Yeah, with your athletics, your minimum breaks its DC.
Herculean strength here.
Break it. Pull it open, and you look inside, and you're like, oh, neat. There is just, like, as soon as you pull it open, bubbles float up. You find a strange-looking hand crossbow that doesn't have, like, the ends of it.
Does it look like the pistol I have?
It looks actually quite similar to the pistol you have. But this one seems to be one that shoots something else. It doesn't have a crystal slot, but it does have a slot for something. Probably a dart, maybe?
Neat.
Like something from a blow dart gun.
Yeah, he's gonna...
Alright.
Anything else?
uh, documents and folders and things.
Yeah. Man, we're finding a lot of things in here.
And you see the piano floating around. You see, like, a sheet book floating around as well.
Oh, I guess he likes piano. Huh, I guess so. Ooh.
2 chests.
Man, we always find the nice things. I mean, that's how we found the this, and he taps the shard in his chest. Yeah. Wish we could have grabbed all that gold though. That would have made us so much money. Yeah, but those creepy tree things were there. Anywho, maybe he's gonna start opening chests.
Alright. With ease, so you're quite strong, you flip open the chests, and bubbles shoot out again, and a white coat floats up, and then a tie, a shirt, black pants.
Hmm. Oh, it's his clothes. I guess.
You open the other one, and 3 vials float up from the bubbles. Or 3 syringes, sorry. And a scalpel.
Oh.
But this one is, like, strangely made. It's almost like, it has a longer blade.
Grabs. Now this is a strange scalpel. Maybe it's a dagger. I mean, we are pretty big. Or, I mean, a short sword. Oh, that is true. Yeah. Takes the syringes. Takes the scalpel.
Alright, sounds good.
Clothes. I mean, they're just clothes. You know something we've been forgetting to do? What? Use those special eyes of ours. Oh. Oh, yeah. It's gonna true sight the clothes.
It's clothing. Around with your
I mean,
true
it's just
sight
clothes.
area seems
Aw.
pretty normal.
That sucks. What is that?
It's supposed to be a bouquet of roses that's floating around.
Ah, I see. What do you see? Oh. God damn it. Yeah, looks like to be everything in here.
Nice. I can zoom you back to the hallway if you want.
Yes, please.
Zoomies.
Oh, hi.
Whoops, I forgot there was things there. Let's see.
Why do I feel like we saw things? No, we didn't. That's breaking the fourth wall. What's the fourth wall? Don't ask questions.
Alright, as you walk down this area, you see, like, towels floating around. You swear you see a strange curtain floating around. Look inside, and there's, like, a silver, a bowl there with, like, strange nozzle with above a grate. Same with this room.
That's pretty weird. Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, we really haven't seen any more of those things. You had to say that. What? I've been peeking over your shoulder when you read some of those books, some of those stories, and sometimes they just say, the guy just says that, and then they appear. And you just did it. So you're gonna get us killed. No, I'm not.
As you look into this room, you finally understand what the heck is smacking against the door frame. It's a couch. You see several
Oh.
couches in here with a massive window that has been shattered. And you
Oh,
see
fuck.
water flowing in from there.
Ah, that's not good. Wait, is that connected to the pond?
It's connected to the massive lake. You look
Oh.
outside of it and you see, for the most part, it's pretty. You can still kind of see little bits of the light from the sun. But it is kind of getting darker. But you look
Ah.
outside to it and it's like, see some things swimming around, like little fishes and other things. But for the most part, you don't see. Make me a perception check if you want to look longer.
22. Hey.
Swear for a moment you see something much bigger swimming around out there, bigger than the fish, almost as big as you. Very similar to the things you've been seeing floating around here. Perhaps some of the infection has already gotten out of this lab.
Oh.
But perhaps preventing more would be a good idea. This door is still
Yeah.
attached. It
Yeah,
seems
what?
it was left open.
Can I shut this door?
Yes, you can.
Shuts. Uh,
Boop.
can I use my force breath to like seal it like along the edges and stuff? I know it's force damage, but I really don't have anything else to that I could theoretically use.
I mean, you could use your force breath to propel you around. I'd be
Oh.
okay with that.
Well, I'm trying to see if I could seal this door even more by using my breath on it.
You don't think you think that won't work. But there are tools and stuff around this area. Perhaps he has something that could do that, or perhaps when you clear the water out, perhaps there'll be a way to seal that door even further.
I'm gonna go look down here.
As you're flowing around, the water level seems to be slowly returning.
Oh, it's probably those fan. Maybe.
So you walk through here, this seems to be a residential area, as there's many bedrooms and bedding and things like that floating around.
Just big enough for us. Yeah. Anyway.
There seems to be clothes and things floating around, random objects. A lot of lab coats.
Why do you think he has so many? I mean, I don't know. I guess he's just that kind of guy. I mean, he did feed us one of those. I don't know. They kind of looked like him. That's true. Pretty weird. Oh yeah. Is that a chest?
That one's it's a footlocker that's open. That's why I said there's like clothes and things everywhere.
Oh.
All the rooms are going to be very similar in like that regard. As you continue exploring the levels, going down further, your head's no longer under the water if you're standing, as it's starting to drain better and faster. You hear the sound of cranking in certain areas, and sound of metal moving a little bit. See a suitcase inside this room.
This looks pretty tight. Yeah, I'll open it when I get up. He's just gonna.
All right, put it in
the
the.
entire thing.
All right, sounds good.
Wow, you're actually being smart for one. What do you mean? I mean, a lot of things are getting pretty, water damaged because you keep opening them under the water. So, I'm just saying you're ruining a lot of things. Man, you're becoming really sassy. You know that? I mean, what else can I do? I'm just stuck on your shoulder. Same deal.
I will tell you this right now, the rest of the rooms are the same.
The Abyssal just checked them
A
all
couple of the
just to be
rooms will
safe.
have like a briefcase or something in them.
He would. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. He wouldn't grab them. I mean, he grabbed the first one.
Yep. Alright. Sounds good. The water levels seem to have now gone towards your waist.
Oh.
Lights start to flicker.
Oh.
And
Becoming a lot easier to see now. Anywho.
there's still water on the floor, kind of sloshing a bit. It's coming.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, he's gonna go look for something to go seal this up.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
To save time,
The bed frames and stuff you could rip off and put against that. There's also shelves and stuff with many metal objects you can move and press against it. You find quite a bit of objects to do it. Takes you no problem. The water level reaches just mostly just you're now just in puddle water. It's just in your feet.
What's this?
The gyroscope seems to be working now.
Working? Like it's actually spinning and stuff?
Yeah, it's moving and spinning.
Huh. I mean, what is it for? I don't know. Well,
The lights in the hallways seem to be kind of flickering on and off a little bit.
let's go check that funny machine that you told me not to turn on. Alright.
Alright, you want me to take you there?
Yes, please.
Alright. Speedy Gonzales, see you here.
Yeah, is the water... Yeah, the water's, like, how deep is the water now?
How deep is the water? Oh, yeah. No, still at your feet on the ground. But these electronics seem to be elevated and are not touching the ground at all, really. They're more on, like, metal stands and stuff.
I see. Smart thinking. Alright. Can I turn it on now? Alright then. That voice is killing me. Yeah, I guess... Is there possible I can roll an intelligence check to see if it's safe to turn this thing on now?
Yeah.
Crit.
Alright. You believe it is safe to turn this machine on.
Yeah, I guess he'll go find the controls and turn this thing back on. Ooh, sparkly.
Electricity sparks across these devices and start powering up. The lights in the whole facility turn and whir on. This facility is back up and running. It is mostly flooded, but not completely flooded anymore. More than likely, things in specific rooms are going to have things all over the floors. Though getting yourself back up is going to be a bit of a problem.
I've got wings.
Yeah, I know. I'm just meaning like elevator wise. The elevator is
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
not working.
One last thing. Let's see, 50 or lower. I mean that's pretty close. Yeah, he would go back to the one machine with the fluids and stuff to see if that's working.
Oh, perfect. As you walk into this room, yeah.
Nice. look like it's functioning normally?
Seems like it's functioning normally. These ones as well.
Including this big one?
Mm-hmm. Seems to be producing actual things now. The liquid seems to be starting to fill up in the tank.
I think that's good. Looks at the dial.
Yeah, you look around this area now. You look around this, like, room. It's lit up now. You can actually, like, see everything all at once. It's so weird as you look around. You're, like, seeing all these objects laying about and, like, scattered everywhere. This place is a mess now.
Man, this is fucked up.
Yeah. Alright.
I don't know what we did, but I think we did something good.
Congratulations, you have completed and actually restored this facility. Minor complications along the way, but you also left a door open to the above while the chamber was flooded. As Culdrex walks around while it's not flooded, finds various little trinkets and things, you finally head yourself back up the elevator shaft, this time flying. As you get back up, you see Zeraiah and Vikara, or Dr. Vikara, and Teden in a weakened, Teden himself in a weakened state, trying to fight off some of the aberrations above.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
But that is where we'll leave that off. As you fight, you, Teden, and the doctors fight off the infections that have left this place. And we'll continue that later. I'll tell you the results are you completed this facility and you actually managed to restore it again. So now this is actually a working facility again, and he can start working on continuing his research on the infection.
Awesome.
He just needs to find a way back down here that is not the elevator.
Oh, I mean, a rope would work.
True. He might do that. Anyways. Thank you for joining us on this little mini adventure with Culdrex. Have yourselves a wonderful day. We'll see you all next time. Ta-ta.
Bye-bye.